He's being prepared for another tilt at the Grand National, in which he was second, and his stable companion Duke of Lucca takes his place today. They're headed by Hey Big Spender. Any Currency, last year's runner-up, seeking to give Martin Keatley a festival first. Uncle Junior, Willie Mullins, 6th of the week, one of 3 in the race for him. Sire Collonges for Paul Nicholls for a quick-fire treble. And very interesting runner from France, one of 2 from France, Tutankhamon for Isabelle Paco. Quantitative Easing, Duke of Lucca, Chicago Grey has been round here. Gordon Elliott, Davy Condon for past festival winner. Nuage Danet is the other French runner. Rivage d'Or for Davy Russell and Tony Martin. Dogora in the Rich Ritchie colours. Katie Walsh rides for Willie Mullins. Ipsos du Burley, Charingworth for Kim Bailey and Harry Bannister. Rose of the Moon, David O'Mara, best known for his flat exploits and his brilliant ones at that. Jake Greenall rides. Are You Right, Chief? Willie Mullins and Danny Mullins, who was second, of course, in the champion hurdle yesterday. And Master Regime is the last of the 16 runners who tackle 4 miles and over 30 obstacles.
Weave our way through the field like a knife through butter. That's the each way horse of the race, 9-1 into 8-1. Quantitative Easing, horse number 6 in the cross country.
Such a different race to ride in. This is the view from the starter's camera, by the way, having a look. So many greys in this race as well. One of them being Tutankhamon, the French runner, and Jonathan Plouganou riding so short, Mick.
He's been chewing this horse's ears on the way around. He's riding that short, and he's a really tall lad, you know. It's the one thing with the French jockeys, they have to do very light weights. Well, he must struggle every single day of his life.
Well, you can see actually his saddle is completely obscured because it's clearly tiny, but his balance must be amazing. Now, Chicago Grey has been kicked by Any Currency, so it's just being trotted up for the vet to have a look.
Well, he looks pretty okay to me. I'll be surprised if there's anything wrong there. Davy Condon, who's should know his way around here. I would have nightmares going out.
Well, you never had a chance. They didn't have it in your day, did they?
Word, I'd be absolutely wetting myself thinking I'm going to go the wrong way.
Exactly. The answer is let somebody lead who knows where they are going. But it is a very specialist race. It's a fascinating one to watch, and Simon Holt is going to get to call it.
It's not only the jockeys that can get lost out there. Maps and compasses required. Duke of Lucca, 9-2 favourite. It's a wide open race. The French challenger Tutankhamon on the near side here in the dark blue cap, big grey. And that's a false start. There isn't a lot of room. Just the other side of the tape is modelled on the canal turn with a sharp left-hand turn after it. There's a water jump and a double obstacle called the cheese wedges. It'll all unfold in a few moments, but very slow to go as Chicago Grey. I wonder if he was put off by being kicked by Any Currency. Very slow away and trails early, as in the early stages Nuage Danet, one of the French challengers, is the leader round the first left-hand turn from Any Currency. Tutankhamon in 3rd place, and then Duke of Lucca on the near side in the red jacket as they jump the 2nd. Then Rose of the Moon, quite a few greys in this field. Sam Twiston Davis on Sire Collonges on the near side, and then Quantitative Easing, Hey Big Spender, Are You Right, Chief, and Rivage d'Or as they jump the next. Slowish jump from Ipsos de Burley, then Dogora, Uncle Junior towards the rear with Chicago Grey and Charingworth as they head uphill towards the 4th, which is the Aintree fence, and you'll see the riders manoeuvring wide, ready to cut across to their left. Here they go. And there's a sharp left-hand turn to follow. The leaders sail over safely. Looked as though at the back there, Ipsos de Burley ran into the back of another runner. Now they race across the centre of the course. And up with the lead still, Nuage Danet and Any Currency. Tutankhamon on the left. On the right, light blue jacket is Rose of the Moon. Sire Collonges in the black and pink stripes. Then Hey Big Spender, followed by Quantitative Easing in the green and yellow hoop jacket. They're followed by Are You Right, Chief? And now they come to the next. And safely over that one as they cross the racecourse proper and now swing right-handed and slightly uphill again to the next fence, which is the timber rails. And Any Currency just to the outside of Nuage Danet. Duke of Lucca, 3rd in that red jacket on the near side of Tutankhamon as they clear these rails. Then Sire Collonges and after those was Hey Big Spender in yellow sleeves and the noseband in 6th place at the moment, as they continue to race right-handed at this point, on towards a biggish hedge fence. A bit of a drop on the landing side. Are You Right Chief is towards the outside in about 8th place, with just inside him Master Regime in yellow with a maroon cap, then Quantitative Easing, followed by further back Rivage Door in the first colours of the Gigginstown House Stud, the maroon with the maroon cap, then Dogora and Katie Walsh, followed by Uncle Junior, Charingworth, Chicago Grey and Ipsos de Burley over another hedge fence. And so far the jumping mostly good. Ipsos de Burley was again a little bit slow though towards the back. Now right-handed, slightly downhill to another similar obstacle, Any Currency and Nuage Dane. Nuage Dane, a beautiful jump there, came out of the hands of James Reevely, at least by 2 lengths to Any Currency. And then Duke of Lucca in 3rd position, as they now approach the bank for the first time. Back in 4th is Tutankhamon in a black cap as they jump this, then Cyr Collange and Hey Big Spender, Rose of the Moon, bad landing at the back for Chicago Grey. On towards the water jump, which is a popular spectator viewing point, and over this one it's Nuage Dane and Any Currency still disputing it. They're all still standing as they swing back in front of the stands and on towards this double, which is the cheese wedges. And Nuage Dane, Any Currency, Duke of Lucca, Tutankhamon, then Cyr Collange and Hey Big Spender and Rose of the Moon, followed by Quantitative Easing up the inside of Master Regime, over the first leg, over the second part of the double, and most of them handling it well. Uncle Junior, the old boy, the 14-year-old, was a little bit slow, and then Charingworth towards the rear behind him. Chicago Grey and Ipsos de Burley is last of all. Now onto the second circuit, but still with 16 fences to jump in this Glenfarclas handicap chase over the cross-country course, and still Nuage Dane and Any Currency disputing the running from Duke of Lucca over in 3rd. Then Tutankhamon on the far side, 3 greys almost together, Cyr Collange and Rose of the Moon. Hey Big Spender, Quantitative Easing, followed by Are You Right Chief in a purple jacket. And then out wide of those Master Regime, back over the bank, taken in a different direction this time. The French horse Tutankhamon jumped that really well. Charingworth very nearly unseated the rider there. Harry Bannister nearly had both legs the same side, as once again they head across the racecourse proper to the next. Nuage Dane out in front by a length and a half to Any Currency, prominent again, handles this course so well. Any Currency in a good position at this stage. Duke of Lucca also going well in the red jacket worn by Richard Johnson, bidding to follow in the hoof prints of his stable companion Balthazar King, who won this twice. Then Tutankhamon further back with Cyr Collange, Rose of the Moon, Hey Big Spender, Quantitative Easing, Are You Right Chief. And then behind these Rivage Door and Dogora in the pink colours, another of the greys, Uncle Junior, and then Master Regime and Charingworth as they jump a big hedge there. Rose of the Moon didn't take it very well in the light blue jacket, was slow, and Charingworth has finally unseated Harry Bannister. Out of luck this time. So back now across the centre of the course, swinging right-handed and on their way towards the water jump for the second and final time. Nuage Dane and Any Currency, stride for stride from Duke of Lucca and Cyr Collange in 3rd and 4th. Tutankhamon in 5th. Quantitative Easing in 6th on the inside of Hey Big Spender. Then Rose of the Moon, as once again they swing left-handed and now race in front of the stands. A huge number of spectators out there in the centre watching the action in this cross-country chase, and at this stage a strong close finish in all likelihood. There's lots in with chances as now they begin their final circuit after jumping this fence right in front of the stands. Any Currency led going into it but didn't jump it so well, and Duke of Lucca was in front on landing. As they swing away now, and they'll race uphill, eventually ending up at that Aintree fence again. Swing left-handed across the centre, and 2 hurdles back on the racecourse proper. And Tutankhamon now, the French cross-country expert, has taken over, a specialist in this field, and leads from Any Currency, who's pushed along in second by Aidan Coleman there. Then Cyr Collange on the near side. Sam Twiston-Davies, the leader, didn't take that too well. Tutankhamon hit it pretty hard, but it didn't really stop stop him. He leads from Any Currency, then Sir Collage. Once again, they'll be manoeuvring out wide as they go towards the next. Behind the leaders, Hey Big Spender in 5th place, in 4th place, then Duke of Lucca. Quantitative Easing, slowing into this one. The leader, Tutankhamon, going right round the inside, lost a bit of impetus, but saved a lot of ground there. Well ridden by Jonathan Plugano, and he still leads on Tutankhamon as they now jump the next, with 4 now left to jump. Any Currency is second, Hey Big Spender, then Duke of Lucca. Rivage Door is making good progress in the maroon jacket, and they're followed behind these by Uncle Junior staying on, then Sir Collage, as now they head back towards the racecourse with 2 flights of hurdles left to jump, and Any Currency ranges up again on the outside of Tutankhamon, then Quantitative Easing and Hey Big Spender and Sir Collage. This is 2 out, little in it there. Tutankhamon has run into the rail as they now head towards the final turn. Any Currency also out of the race. Quantitative Easing, they went through the running rail, jumping left on landing, and now it's Any Currency from Rivage Door as they make the run towards the final fence. Rivage Door's been going really well. He challenges Any Currency, then Hey Big Spender. Uncle Junior, the 14-year-old, is staying on the far side. At the last, Rivage Door lands ahead from Any Currency, and then Uncle Junior racing up the hill. Davy Russell on Rivage Door, hanging across to the rail ahead of Any Currency, but seeing them off, and it's Rivage Door that wins from Any Currency. Big run from Uncle Junior in 3rd, then Dogora 4, followed by Hey Big Spender, Sir Collage, Rose of the Moon and Duke of Lucca. Are You Right Chief was next, and then after these came Ipsos de Burley, Chicago Grey Never In It, and Nuage Dane, who made a lot of the early running. Well beaten in the end. A double today for Davy Russell after his first race win on Windsor Park for Dermot Weld, and coming good here on Rivage Door. Beautiful ride, bided his time and was going well as they raced back to the racecourse. But 2 out is where it all happened here. Tutankhamon was